Recently, I had the chance to borrow a 24-70 Zeiss f4 lens for the Sony camera that I shoot on. I was specifically looking for the f4 version of this lens, mainly because, well, the money. My art might be priceless, but the budget I have to make that art absolutely has a price to it, really low price to it. So I'd borrowed the lens, and I thought the best thing that I can do to start off is to shoot at night, because I do shoot at night fairly often, and the f4 bit did worry me. I grabbed my camera, I waited till the sun went down, and I went out and got some shots. I went out just as the sun went down, and there was a really cool sunset. The sky was just looking so dramatic. I shot this at 60mm. After wandering around feeling uninspired, I decided to go back to what I'm best at, handheld long exposures. This is at 24mm, and I was well chuffed with this shot. Now I can't be sure, but I'm pretty sure these people were chuffed with my shot too.
Can you take a picture of us, please?
There you go, I've taken a couple.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. I saw these lines and I've shot them before, but I just couldn't resist it at 24mm. Had to try this one out. And another classic reflection shot, something I have shot before, but at 24mm just hits differently. This is where that variable focal length really kicks in. I love the light in here, but I wanted to zoom in to focus on the tower. Another reflection shot, but this time with a long exposure as well. Wasn't chuffed with it, but it's cool to see what that stabilisation can do. Back out at 24mm, caught this cyclist coming past. Again, the stabilisation really helps here. I couldn't resist one more long exposure on the walk home, so I set up a shot here, waited for a bus to come past. Well chuffed with this shot, 24mm, look at that. And when I got back from the shoot, I actually wasn't blown away particularly by the lens. It wasn't like I'd got back and I was super excited to see all the photos. It was kind of a bit of a average shoot. I kind of didn't feel it that night, so I just kind of went to bed and I thought, you know what, more testing tomorrow maybe. Maybe this isn't the lens for me. Who knows? I'm just kind of winging it a little bit. And once I'd got some of those images into Lightroom and I'd done a little edit on them, I was actually well excited by the results, mainly because, well, they came out really well. Considering how I felt when I came back from the shoot, I was surprised how good some of these shots were. Maybe it suffers a little bit in low light, but for the price compared to the 2.8, I don't know if it's worth it. I really think the f4 is good enough. So once I'd done my test at night to see what it did in low light, I thought better give this lens a fighting chance and took it out during the daytime where I don't have to either bump my ISO or have my shutter speed like 1/10 of a second. On the walk around, it was really weird. I was just wandering through the town. Oh, what's going on? What is going on down here? Came across this Roman fair. Never been to a Roman fair before. Part of my brain went, oh, portraits. Let's really push what this lens can do. See if that f4 aperture at 70mm still gives a nice fall off to the background. Get some cool portraits of some people dressed as Romans.
Shield is being smashed.
This is absolutely not street photography. And it wasn't in a street, it was in a park. Park photography. After using it for a little while, I was really actually enjoying the focal length itself. 24, nice and wide, you can get big subjects in, you can like really get like more environmental shots and things like that. For street is going to be well handy. Normally with that middle kind of range, I'm on a variable aperture, so it sort of changes as the focal length changes. So it was nice to just stay at f4 because it was cloudy. Sadly, after shooting with the Romans for a little while, it really started to pour down with rain. So I decided to call it a day and go home, which is a shame because I was really enjoying shooting with this lens. Now I know it rained, everyone's going to say in the comments, Alex, the lens is weather sealed, what are you panicking for? Normally I wouldn't. Normally you've seen me, I shoot in the rain, I shoot in the fog, I shoot in the snow, it doesn't bother me. But this is not my lens yet. This is not my lens, so having it out in the rain, a little nerve-wracking. Overall, I'd say I am probably going to buy this lens. f4, stabilised, weather sealed, good focal range. There's not really a lot to dislike about it. Would I like a 2.8? Yeah. Would I pay the extra for a 2.8? Well, I hope you like this video. I haven't been around for a little while, so if you stuck around, I really appreciate it. I am trying to get back on this. There's been some changes in life. I'll link a video up here, probably just be a POV or something like that, because well, well, that's what mostly my channel's been about so far. Yeah. I'll see you again.